My first guest today is an old friend of this program, and we're always glad to have him back with us. He is currently starring in a film called Private Function. I'm sorry, it's called A Private Function, with Maggie Smith. He will also be featured in the motion picture Brazil with Jonathan Pryce and Robert De Niro, which will open this summer. Next week, he is publishing a book called Fish Tales, written by Al Levinson. In addition, he can be seen in a short film called The Dress at many theaters throughout the country, and of course, Monty Python's Flying Circus, in which he played a wide variety of hilarious roles, can be seen in reruns on stations all over the United States. Please say hello to Michael Palin. Michael, nice to see you.
Thank you. Nice to be here. Very nice to be here. Thank you.
How you doing?
Fine.
Nice to see you. You know, Michael, I think the last time you were here, Tawny was home ill. So this is actually your first time.
That's right. Yes, yes. And you were doing it all yourself.
Yeah.
It's nice to see Tawny back and looking really well this morning.
Wow,
Yeah.
I'm so glad I didn't miss you this time.
Yeah, no, it's
Listen, are
it was a lovely
any
evening.
of those other Monty Python people in film?
No.
No.
Not in this one, no. No. They've been entirely replaced by a large pig.
A large pig.
Yes. A pig that grew larger even as we made the film A Private Function, which is opening soon in New York. I'm in it, the pig's in it, Maggie Smith is in it, and as you say, I'll be doing Brazil later in the year, and
So
I have a book coming out next week, and
Michael, why don't you tell folks what the film is about?
Yeah.
Oh, I hope you wouldn't ask me that. Well, it's all set in England in 1947, just after the Second World War.
Right.
And unfortunately, after winning the war, England immediately plunged into a period of total poverty, and no one had enough to eat, no clothes and all that. And there's this little town in northern England where they're fattening a pig, the sort of local town worthies are fattening this pig. And I steal the pig by accident. And pig meat at that time, you know, is a real status symbol. I mean, one pig is like about 6 Rolls Royces. So I get this pig and I steal it. Myself and Maggie Smith plays my wife, and we then get it back to the house. Now, I have to tell you that I play a chiropodist, or what do you call it? Someone who looks after people's feet.
Oh, now how is that different from a podiatrist?
Yeah, it's slightly longer. Yeah. maybe
a couple
3 letters, maybe more.
Yeah.
Well, did you...
And shut up, I'm just telling you the story. Shut up! And I have to tell this. Sorry, Tawny, did I say shut up?
Oh, no.
I'm
no,
sorry.
you didn't.
Oh, God. My publicist is going to give me hell. Real hell. Sorry, Tawny, what are you going to say?
I was just wondering, if you learned anything about proper foot care? Proper foot care. You were saying that you were a foot doctor.
Yeah.
That's right, yes.
Did you actually have to handle people's feet in the film?
You did.
I find that you can tell an awful lot about people from looking at their feet.
Is that right?
You can tell where their toes are, you know, things like that, where the heel is. Now, I had to do some chiropody, and...
Now, what does that word mean exactly, chiropody?
I don't know. It's from the Greek, akairos, meaning, you know, a living, and podi meaning making. Yeah. And you can do it anyway. I chose to do it by looking at people's feet.
I see.
And you use these little, I mean, we went to a little, have I time to tell this story?
Well, how long will it take?
Oh, I can cut it down to 5 minutes.
Oh, no.
Okay,
we don't have enough
story.
time. But what we do want to see here is a bit of film from the film itself, a clip of film from the film itself. So this is a little bit of Michael Palin in a private function in which he plays a chiropodist, and he and his wife have stolen a pig inadvertently. It sounds like
and we're about
standard
to kill
fare.
the pig.
Oh, you're going to kill it.
And we have an old...
So as if you catch a glimpse of it, you won't think you're going bananas. Though she is going bananas.
Well, she wouldn't think she was going bananas if you pulled your socks up and slit its throat.
What's this bananas? I could eat a banana.
There are no bananas. There's a pig. There are no bananas.
Gilbert.
Forget the bananas, love. There aren't any bananas, but there is a pig.
Well, you tell her, if anybody comes round, there isn't a pig.
That's right. But if anybody should call, no pig. With us, a pig. With anybody else, no pig.
Okay, now. I'll tell you what. We'll do a commercial, and then after the commercial, we'll explain that. And then you're gonna do some cooking for us.
Do you think we have time?
Oh yeah, we got plenty of time for that. We just didn't have time for that story.
Nice to be here. No.
We'll be right back with Michael Palin here on the morning show.
Learn how to add new life to your salad on The Morning Show.
Paul. Hi, welcome back to the morning show. Michael, now explain,
Yeah.
I screwed this up. Explain what folks saw in that bit of film there.
Fine. Well,
Yes.
Maggie is my wife, and the old lady with her is the mother-in-law who's in the house. And we have the pig in the house. And I'm trying to kill it using only chiropodist tools, which is all I have to hand. And the mother thinks she's going mad. And, you know, so we're trying to reassure her. In fact, it is a total madness.
Trying to explain to her that it's an actual pig, but not to tell anybody that
Yes,
there's an
but
actual
then come round, if anyone comes around, there isn't a pig.
Okay.
Are pigs smart?
No. One of the pigs we worked with could do the Times crossword puzzle. You know, London Times and the crossword puzzle. But all it would do is just one word. You know, just right across it. Just boom, like that. So it wasn't really too smart.
So no pride of workmanship then either.
No.
Yeah.
You know, it's early days yet.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So now, Michael, speaking of, I guess this is sort of an unfortunate tie-in, but speaking of pigs and pork product and so forth, we found out that one of the things you like to do when you're on the road is make your own sausage.
Yes, that's right. Yes, fine. And I'd like, if I may, to share this with you and your audience here this morning.
Sure, we'd love to see it.
Everyone likes sausages for breakfast. Do you have any? Oh, yes, you've got it all here.
Yeah.
This is great. That's terrific. Well,
You can make this in your hotel room.
yeah, absolutely fine.
All right.
As long as you don't try and sleep on this as well. Okay, now, in most hotel rooms, you'll find some little lumps of meat like this.
That is,
Not immediately apparent. Look under the bed or behind the wash basin.
that's most of your better hotels.
You stick,
isn't it, Michael?
I'm sorry.
Better,
Yes,
sure.
obviously. We're not talking about, you know, the sort of
Flea bags you won't find
$25
fresh
a
pork
night
in it,
places. No, you have to go in somewhere really central Manhattan. Now, you get this in here,
Right.
and then you just got to sort of grind this round here.
Yeah, that's
And this is where the
nice.
first stage of the smaller of the meat. You must be very careful while you're doing this, not just to sort of lean, tell a story, or anything like that. Could be very nasty. Now, we get this out here. You see, this is really nice. It's like knitting, isn't it? You can actually make a very nice little sweater if you join all these bits together. Yeah, I think just your colour, actually. There we go. Come on out, you little devils. Come on.
Oh, here, no, wait, maybe you need this, Michael. You need that in there
I
a
need
little
that,
bit?
No, you do, actually. You've got to have that.
Come in here and insult
that.
my co-hostess. Now, how much of that stuff do you need for a load of sausage?
Well, for a sausage, this would probably do you about, I should think, 3 or 4 sausages. But anyway, what I've got, actually, Dave, just to save time, you know, because otherwise I go on talking about my film, A Private Function, which is not funny. Here's, we've got some prepared.
We've got a man missing in a helicopter somewhere.
Here we go.
All you can think about is your film.
I saw that. We're going to send him some sausages. Now, you get this in here, mix it all around, and you put a bit of salt and a bit of pepper.
Right.
How about some cumin?
A little bit of this substance. And this is also illegal in England. And
Now, for those of us who don't cook quite as often or as well as you,
Yeah.
do you measure any of this? You don't measure it. You just...
yeah. No,
You have to-
look, you have to sense it. You have to sense it, Tony. You know, I mean, some people like that much in, or that much, but I personally find that you need much less, and I would take a bit out and go about halfway. So the idea is just to get it in there anyway.
Turning this thing into a mockery. All right.
The musical interlude. There we are.
Now, how do we load it up?
Okay, fine.
We're running desperately short on time.
Okay, here we
Michael.
are. Now, this is where you actually make the sausage with one of these. You've probably seen them in your shops. But not...
Okay.
Probably not used for this purpose, I shouldn't think. Anyway, there we go. This is... Now, I tell you... here we go. There we are. This is the sausage you make it. You'll get a lot of laughs, a lot of sniggers, a lot of giggles from people. You know, they think,
It works.
yeah, it looks
really
like,
works.
you know, something that they've seen on television.
How long?
Get it? How long?
How long? How do you know when to
Just
stop?
as long as you want.
Great.
I prefer mine a foot, a couple of feet, but that's... Would you like to twiddle it? Could you cut it for me, Tony? Could you just cut it for me?
See, yeah, to make
There we
sure
are.
I'm
Just
sorry
cut
you
through
weren't
that.
sick today, Tony.
There we go.
There we go.
There we are. There's the sausage. You see, that's it. And you see, it's easy, it's fun, and it's...
Now here's the finish through the miracle of television.
Yep.
There's the
there we
finished
are.
product.
This is it.
That's terrific. And then
That
here,
looks terrific.
4 little party treats, snacks for the
There we
kids
go.
after school. There's a plate of sausage.
That's what it comes down to in the end, and you can just You put these little, a couple of these with the sausage.
Not finished.
You'll find it really sort of adds a
Okay,
nice little garnish.
now do we have the recipe here? Yes. Tony, do you have the recipe?
Yes, yes. Everybody get out their pencils because right now we're going to show you the exact recipe, well, as close as we can get, for Palin's own sausages. Those are
Palin's
great. You can
own
make them at
sausage.
home. Great. Super.
There you go.
Palin's own sausages.
Thank you.
Hey, why don't you try one of these?
No, I don't,
No.
Tony.
Yeah.
Michael, good luck with the film. Nice to see you again.
Hey, Dave, I just got my finger stuck in the sausage.
Okay, we'll be right back with a... oh, Tony, this is you here.
Coming up, carnival safety. Who foots the bill?